I thought that I would start with I guess the case which has gripped the nation over the last few weeks, the trial of Ewan McDonald for the murder of Scott Guy, which of course we must remind everyone he was found not guilty of. But as a professional, were you looking at that case and thinking, as the evidence came out, that perhaps this is an issue that is more widespread than most people would perhaps realise?
I think there's a lot of issues that perhaps the public might have been alerted to that the public doesn't really realise, but perhaps have been brought to the fore by that case. And I think probably the issue that we're looking at today is that it's really important to prepare for succession in your farm. And it's far more important in the rural context because all the tensions and hostilities and problems that might cause are magnified because, of course, it's not just a work environment, but everyone's living together on the farm. So there's far more interaction, and there might be marriages, you know, cousins, people working together. So it just makes it far more vital. And what I've really noticed is that, unfortunately, succession is not well dealt with on many farms, and that's really evidenced by the number of cases that go through the High Court. After farmers die, they might have made a will, but perhaps all the property's going to one child and not the others, or it's divided very unevenly and it ends up in the High Court, which is just the worst thing that can happen. It takes years to resolve those disputes, and it's also really, really expensive. There was a recent case that I think we're going to discuss a bit later, and that was $416,000 in legal fees. And I mean, I'm a lawyer, but that's just a complete waste of money. That should be going into the family business and into the family, and definitely not going to lawyers.